Just put top
I
right
guess
corner.
to the left or right.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, that's pretty big right now, but
I'll fix it once we get to actual dialogue and shit.
alright, that's good. I'm a little bit behind, so.
Good thing I got a shirt because I was topless.
Now you can see all the emotes like Rare Envy, like, Peppy Please,
Oh, nice.
K Cool. There's a giant inside joke that you're not part of before this. Alright.
Let's get to work on my poem, I guess.
Yeah, have you chosen your girl?
Oh, yeah. I like the purple haired girl. Yuri, I think her name was. So now I have to think of like stuff that she might like.
When I went into this playthrough, she was the last choice of mine. I chose Sayuri to write my poem for. Yeah.
So the note was basically saying I have to choose stuff that she might like.
Yeah. You have 20 pages of this, so you should be able to recognize a pattern, hopefully.
Oh god. Okay.
Think way too hard.
Alright, I'll try not to.
Trial and error.
Dude, time. Oh, she seems kind of a dark of a person in a way. Whisper. There we go. Wow, some of these are really dark, like broken. What the heck? Or like hurt. Oh, la 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 la. I don't want to be like too dark, so I just try to like mellow it out.
Oh, they jump up on the left too, if you don't notice.
Yeah, when you chose the right one, right?
Yeah, you choose the word.
Why is only 3 of them there though? What happened to the other girl? Monica? Monica?
I don't know.
Thinking.
I don't know anything.
Oh, God.
It's you that knows everything, Doggy-san.
I bet you like the most dark stuff.
Series.
I haven't. I plan to though.
I just made a great reference.
Alright, I'll just choose her. Oh wow, what the fuck? Why did she jump?
Those are one of the best references I've ever made, but nobody was here to understand it. I am hurt.
Melody. What? Ooh, damn, I'm getting it.
Skills.
Oh. Some of these are really like spheres in the sky. Adventure, what? Why? She seems like the darkest person. Okay. Oh god. I feel like throughout these pages, if you like count them and read them out loud, they like probably make sense in a way. Some weird dark shit.
I don't know.
Suicide. Analysis. Oh, PogChamp. I think I got mostly her. Hi. again, Matao. I'm glad to see you didn't run away from us. Ha! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Matao. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commit for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want joining any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you're planning to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's... Well, I'm not role-playing, I'm voicing out. I'm voice acting. No, role-playing is me going out and, like, acting all, like, you know, whatever and shit.
Acting like the characters.
I'm just using my voice, that's all. I feel like there's a large difference. Anyway. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Simply defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mata always gives his best as long as he's having fun. God, I sound like an English VA.
About that quality level.
I'm drinking more water. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I may be a little jealous, thinking. How come you and Mato can become good friends too? Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today too, you know? Wait, Sayuri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted, Lennyface. This is...
Lennyface, I don't remember that being it.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? It's mind-boggling. I'm baffled. She even picked out a book she thinks I would like, despite me not even reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little more, but at the same time I would feel bad from distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her... I always do that, I like doing that. But it only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. I was focused and I probably would have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
That's what I was just thinking.
Well, when I stopped by, maybe she really likes it. I don't know if I can know. Maybe she's like one of those people who like collects one book, just not open it, and it collects one to read it. I don't know. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what it meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Okay, I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Like, she wanted to buy me a book too or something, Kappa. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
Great, yes.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts picking up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Makov. There's an ominous looking eye on the symbol of the front cover. That sounds really dangerous. Okay. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't actually give you anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison thinking. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter who she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. Jesus, that sounds kind of like this game, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Let me see, let me read this here. Let's see here. Person in high school.
I took a different route to some of this stuff.
Oh, really? Oh, it's like different dialogue? Okay. I never played this, so as soon as she does, the life gets really strange. Alright, moves in with the club. Life gets really strange, and then targeted by people, and she ends up destroying. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark tone came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Jesus. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Matao? It's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kind of stories, they're challenging to look at. Oh, what's up? I like my narrative. No, nothing at all. Okay, my first time playing it. Oh, have you played it too?
Yep.
Oh god.
So good.
I feel like it's really dark. Everything.
That's a good game, man.
Oh god. They challenge you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one, letting the one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is just listen, you know? It's literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it, thinking. ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading company with someone. I see. What is this a fucking club with reading people? I don't fucking know. Anyway, well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue as someone starts messaging me. The fuck am I doing? I'm obviously playing a game that will fuck me up, possibly. And voice acting, because it's fun, lol.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's one of my friends. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Like my friend There's no way this. Dude, everyone says it's really good and that it's kind of fucked up, so I'm going through this.
You got like this Australian accent, like you're just a weeb, like makes no sense.
Dude, if I was weeb,
I opened up the journal, mate.
might be a little distracting, but the feelings that would come on it. Dude, it's fun, man. Let me do my thing, bro. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Ha 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 ha. Fuck, can't fake laugh. What the fuck? Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to open I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Where is everyone else?
Play it blind and you'll be fine.
Where the fuck is everyone else, actually? Like, why is it just me and her getting a little romance? Yuri takes the left arm and holds the left side of the book between a thumb and a forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Damn, look at my hand, dude. Is that my hand? I don't know. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it in like this, we're huddled even closer than ever before. Together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? to turn the page? What am I thinking? Of course I'm ready. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Add a context, r/con.com. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it float over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Damn. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see your head or anything, but she's kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Matao, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I literally mean you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. That. I guess I meant more that's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Exclamation mark. Okay, everyone. Exclamation mark. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spurred from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you, winky face? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, a little bit more tonight. It'll be more free to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of why I left off in the book to slip it back into my bag. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Oh, I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pulled out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, what the fuck? My eyes are kind of fucked. Sure, Yuri first, but I should probably save, I feel like. Save slot 2. Okay. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Dot. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Dot, question mark. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ended up covering her whole face. Dot, exclamation mark. Dot. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... Well, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha. Yuri takes a breath. So, dot. What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, it's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Dot. Well, I know that. Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along with the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and I have been through that myself. I cannot learn to pick up on one of them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. I feel like everyone already had a crush on me when I came into this club. That doesn't make sense. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a real opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my god, her Ghost Under the Light. Damn, that sounds okay.
I'd love to talk about stuff like that.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. The tendrils of my hair. Okay. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of present but living in the past. The light flicks. I flicker back. I kind of want to do some analysis, but I'm like kind of too lazy because I feel like it might spoil something. I don't know. It might be this one.
No, it's okay.
Dot. I'm really sorry to have such terrible handwriting. Dude, your handwriting is fucking awesome. Holy shit. Oh wait, it doesn't even show you the thing anymore. Maybe I should have took a screenshot so I could like look at it later on. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty though. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually like longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. A little mild? That sounds... It was kind of intense in my opinion, a little bit. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story's not about a ghost at all, Matto. Dude, my character's really retarded to think if he was a ghost. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all. Damn, she didn't even think I read it. I just glanced it. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than sip a story or paint a picture. She always has something with her past, I think. Shh. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Living here in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Damn, got it. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Matto. Aw, she's doing my best for me. Ah, me too. Who should I show my poem next? I'll just do Sayuri. I feel like she's gonna murder me, dude. That's a good poem, Matto. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. That's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right.
What the fuck?
Dude, I feel like she's one of those super happy characters that ends up murdering me. I wonder if there's even murder. But that's why it impressed me. Let's be honest.
I see where you're coming from now.
Dude, it's like, fucking... what was that? That manga or anime.
She didn't really strike me as that type.
I was a...
Mirai Nikki.
No, not Mirai Nikki. It was the one where the bunch of, like, same arcs that are really similar. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, Haruhi?
No, it was the one about, like, the river in a village and then the guy gets murdered all the time with a bunch of girls in the club.
Oh,
I forgot what it was called. Horror manga.
Oh, it was a horror.
It was
interesting, but I don't really like read horror, so I don't think I could. Or I don't watch it either. Really. This was kind of
with guy who dies at the end of every Epic? Eric? No. What's it called?
You're not talking about ReZero, are you? Right?
No.
okay.
I should just go into my anime list. I'm retarded.
He doesn't die at the end of every episode, but it starts to feel like that sometimes.
Cause it was like I'll find this really quickly so I can continue the thing. Manga completed. Oh, Higurashi. That was the one. Higurashi. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. This is pretty similar to. I can't be sure if I'm right or not, though.
Yeah, I've only heard about it.
Oh, it's really good.
Really.
My bad. I slightly spoiled it. It's really good, though. I didn't finish it.
I don't think I'd watch it just because it's not really my type, I guess.
You could probably read it. It's probably better.
I felt so curious about this after reading the reviews. I just had to read this.
Alright, let's see. I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in a club room. Of course, I'm not really into it yet, but doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Matao. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. Alright, let's see. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my foreheads helped me out of my bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. What the fuck? Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep wherever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast. That's interesting. I feel like it could be a song. Sorry, this is just to guess, but that one sounded like an actual song that could be like all happy and shit. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, I just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nicer how I put it. It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey, this was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Hi, Matto. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions like the club and the new activities we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm all settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Matto. Rip your face off later. We're a little busy today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier we'll get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica, my poem. Great job, Matto. I was going ooh in my head when reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. This is for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that you like this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes writing simple and dark words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. I'm fucking exposed. GG. It's very challenging to write effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all their nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm certain Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry about so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring, learning by new things. Trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up by trying different things a lot, winky face. It could take a while before I get comfortable doing this. That's okay. I just love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find any kind of style that fits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I like to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Symbolism and foreshadowing? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh my god, she wrote hella long. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction that sparkle protrudes. The direction that sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Dude, that sounds creepy. What the heck? What is the neighboring was a home, so you can see.
Oh.
So, huh.
It's really hard to understand the meaning of these poems.
Yeah, I'm no AP language person, so. So what do you?
I'm just realizing what I mean now.
It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. I mean, it's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monaco's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't know. Last person. Question mark? Mattel, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What? Do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? And if you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Yeah. People to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve. You're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, it's each your own, I guess. Anyway, I think I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. That's her voice. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so we don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to express people in themselves? Your writing style wouldn't even make your message any less valid. Yeah, oh wait, no, I fucked it up, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh well. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in his poem, winky face. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said for rhyme at the end, but then make fall flat on purpose. It brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it takes to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one around there, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuka is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. Yes, that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated. Except everyone was judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Oh wait, no. Even if they're just playing nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monaco are happily chatting. My eyes light on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clear about the feelings of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but you really don't have to come up nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it. And Matto did too. So based on that, I'm glad to give some of my suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I really appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Matto liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuko suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mata appreciates my advice and he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Wait, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Mata started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, it's a little... Does that get it matter? I don't like fatty guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. But Mattel, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point of making all poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Oh god. How do you explain that to her, Mattel? Wait. There's a reason why I'm losing my voice.
You don't have to keep up the entire voice thing.
Nope, I'm doing it. We have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand, right, Mattel? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be Yuri. I need to save. It's going to be Yuri. Natsuki. You're right, that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Wait, did I pick the wrong one? What the fuck? I picked Yuri, right? I'm confused, I'll just go back. Easy.
Yeah, I think you did.
Right, Yuri? Whoever I agree with. Okay, I agree with Yuri. Okay. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, it's not actually for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. It's not what happened at all. You even want to take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing, no matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and if it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice at all that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. You really apologize, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody is taking her side. She's trapped at this point of being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me from having to look away at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her up her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples her poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Damn, it feels really bad. The fuck? Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Is everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Matao. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. What did Natsuki say? Exclamation mark. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for everyone than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Matao, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Is that all it is? And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Matao, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It's truly been since a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either until she rips off my face. Sayuri, about what happened?
That's not either. What's going on?
Dude, I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Your version's different than mine was. What
do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that because of me, Kappa. I promise they'd be both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want to know your opinion, that's all. You can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Matao, it's really nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. I think that everyone really likes you too. That's every day's gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayuri hasn't still caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easier to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, I have to make a poem again. I totally forgot. Philosophy, PogChamp. Ooh, fickle. Eternity. Secretive. Imagination. Wait, isn't this the same thing? Why are some things appearing already?
Yeah, I think they're the same.
Analysis. Essence. Dude, I'm getting all of hers. PogChamp. Alright, let's see. Stars.
So good.
Is that useful judgment? Really? I thought it was E.
No, I mean I think either is fine.
Oh, it's like
But, yeah,
color.
That's definitely an acceptable, if not the more common spelling, I think.
Oh. Boop. Boop. Fantasy. What?
Fucking boop. Yeah, screw that.
Frightening. Captive. Oh my cat thinking. Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Giggle, nibble. Raindrops. Variants. Infallible. Passion. Nope.
Universe.
Unrestrained. Uncontrollable.
Zamundo.
Yeah, I kind of want to do suicide. Oh god, what the fuck? Massacre. Oh god, why is she so dark? I don't understand. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Matao. Yo, Sayuri. Look, you're in a good mood today. Yeah, I'm just still not used to being here in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood, but I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Damn, was that like a shot or something? Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? I'm good, no thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her corn purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and illicit content spills onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it.
What a coincidence.
I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple, really. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Damn, what am I, Sherlock? So either you're not hungry or wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you
Or
plan
it's
to
happened
conveniently
before.
configure that you spend all your money so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha 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 ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Matt to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Oh. Yeah, you're right. I didn't catch that. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. ... Did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It really doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think like that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the revolution. Accept the revolution. Retribution. Still coming for you, Sayuri. Well, I guess the little devil inside of us isn't there. Thinking? Alright, they're gonna rip my face off. Don't let her fool you. Oh no, he's telling me, the player. Sayuri knows exactly who she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you didn't have to come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to try to trick Nutski into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Whap! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. God damn it. Actually, that one almost worked. Yeah. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. That's just so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Show good. Sayuri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I'm in the tank. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, your looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I give you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat, goes by Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Yuri intensifies. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously do that? Ugh. Mouth full, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the classroom. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be that surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried out or anything. Monica chooses classes over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I was just kind of lost track of time. It makes no sense though. You would have to hear the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Lies intensifies. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just got started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should totally play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Whoa, what does that mean? Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mateo. Monica smiles sweetly. Deeping my soul, gonna kill me. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to a book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Closet? Okay. Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was just kind of waiting for you. Ooh. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. I actually have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, oh my god, my English. It's a cup of tea. Nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Anyway. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small picture from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? I didn't even read that, honestly. I just... I follow and watch as she retrieves a small picture from a filter inside. Okay. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down for a teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Like a killer. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you off to? We're just Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it explained to this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's, Monica, please mind your own business for once. Damn, tell her, girl. Or do you want, or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with help involving Mato and club activities? Question mark, exclamation mark. My mouth gapes. Dude, why is her skirt flaring like that? It's crazy. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Mato. Yuri quickly exits the room as I follow. I need to use the restroom. Be right back, Yuri.
Right? I don't remember a restroom scene.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's see. Where am I? Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? I felt like I wanted to kill her. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Mom to just judge people like that. Mato, how come you even want to do something bad? You're being nice to me. Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Mato, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. You and I walk the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Mato, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets on the temperature to kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Oh, what the fuck? In that case, you would be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself, a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided I would try expressing myself a bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Mato, and it's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Matao, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage. Why do you have back pain?
Yeah.
Thinking? Your boobs too big? But that's your shoulders. I don't understand.
Maybe it's
Something at home. What's wrong at home? Is that so?
Okay. That extra like 1 gram, man. Probably.
It's most likely because my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yeah, yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why you should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. Oh wait, no. It's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Since I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Exclamation mark! Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that's even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch a chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled the chocolate's wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish the opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Huh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I may get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I will hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Oh gosh, she looks really sad. Oh, I like this. It's the little particles of dust or some shit. I don't know if I can. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to pull it. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is really totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Why is my voice changing? I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Matao. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can just tell that by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Dad. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about this.
I feel about breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Yuri Schultz back. It's time to share poems. Matao, you can help Yuri put this tea stuff right. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Duh, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Matao, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on it so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Oh god, my back's starting to hurt. I need to lay back more.
Closer against the wall.
Yeah. Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing, Winky Face. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? ... Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway.
Mystery, truly.
I learned for myself besides people just laugh at me and really just close friends. Thinking. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. Alright. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. I believe the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. Okay. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. What am I, the raccoon? Is that what am I? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. She's calling me an animal, holy shit. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite close to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. She's conditioning me. Oh, I'm dead, guys. It's over. I was a little more daring with this than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I just wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Okay. It's these sort of things I'm usually forced to keep myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. something unusual hobbies. She likes feeding people, cutting knives, keeping people in chains. Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Matao? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has this little something like that. The best way we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. I feel like she's into like some BDSM or something. Anyway, after all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Matao. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. To killing you. It's just a really nice feeling. And you think to that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her tepidness seems to disappear. I just keep doing the same fucking what's it called? Routine. Sorry, no, I'm gonna go. That. Oh, I like this one, Mateo. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. What the I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, never really got figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it'll just be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Like this game, maybe? Is that what you're telling me, game? Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in this first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you wanted to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You just think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point thinking, eh? Well, I don't usually watch a video, I'll keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Ah, bittersweet. Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have to put a little granite under your head, a sad poem can give you the little rain cloud a little hug. It makes a happy, nice happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Oh god. Thanks, Mateo. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Oh my god, it's getting longer and longer. I feel like I'm about to read a book at the end of this. Then again, I'm reading a book. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What the fuck? What does that mean? Pop off my scalp? Like the head? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Oh, okay, this makes sense now. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. She'll actually put up her. I put the bottle onto the shelf with all the bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. She taking drugs? Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf one after another, holding down each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shadows against the tile between my feet. Shadows. Happy thoughts in shards all over. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. but all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. What the fuck just
I
happened?
actually understand this poem. I could break it down for you if you wanted.
It's basically like she tries to be all happy and stuff, but then she's not. I don't know.
Do you know? Actually, if you close the poem, you can't go back. You know how he was saying that she spreads her. He said that she spreads herself too thin, worrying about others and doesn't care enough about herself.
Uh huh.
That's pretty much the metaphor of giving bottles to other people.
Oh, that she always tries to do everything for people, but then she ends up hurting herself, basically.
And she ends up empty herself, is what she said.
Damn, that's crazy.
And then, even though she does that, her friends still hate.
So, like, the thing she ever will do ever make anything good. Holy
Maybe
crap.
Line by line too, honestly. But
Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Monica taught you, huh? I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Is Monica like conspiracying something with these 3 people? Something? She's not in any of the things when you write the poem. Aw, thanks. I feel like it's meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep up writing until I die! Ha! Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Monica. Hi again, Matto. How's writings going? Can I rip your face off yet? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're going to be applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share something what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. Oh, fucking exposed. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes inside of the head? I don't know either. I hope you don't mean it in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You know too much. You need to die. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turns out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Oh my god. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vino on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? Breaking the fourth wall here. That's crazy. Save the game and then load the game. She is the game? Is she playing me or am I playing her? What the fuck?
what happens if you save and load right here? Actually,
I don't know. You
I
can't
wonder
though.
if something. I guess like not like exactly right here, but
Save me and then load me. Like
yeah.
endless poem of meaningless.
Like right when you exited it with PC. I
Yeah.
actually don't understand this problem completely. I think.
I wonder if people like actually like. I would save right now just in case anyway. I'll load it later, but it's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write, so I can kill you later. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. What? Go ahead. Why? What happens to the other ones? What happened to the whole pot? Oh, that's what I was talking about. Alright, go ahead. Whatever. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. That's true. I didn't read it like... I did kind of read it. I don't know. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about. What does she think is noise? The people in this room? Do you want to kill everyone? Is that what it is? Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling that she wants to kill everyone, or a conversation with the reader. Oh fuck, she's literally doing fourth wall stuff. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? What the fuck? A-K-I-N-N-O-M? Is that something? Nom? No. What are you even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. I don't know. She sounds kind of crazy.
I heard the writer's thoughts about naming that character there.
Damn, I really want to finish this now. Well, I can't admit that's better than the last one. So let's say that you're putting in some effort. That's good. I don't like this at all. She's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it in unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't even better try poems like this unless you're on your... Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me... You're not just trying to press Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yuri lives this kind of stuff, this angsty. Just because she's tired doesn't mean I... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you read it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. Okay. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Wait, I didn't even get to see her poem. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? No. I have something special planned, so everyone can come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really do something for the festival? It's not like we can put it together in just a good few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves and getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're just going to keep it simple, okay? Like killing Matau. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. That's alright, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Even if we're going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari's putting it all in the poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Yeah! Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't really start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna perform in front of governments like that. People. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's not for that so they don't recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the most people perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share some of that with others? To inspire them to feel ashamed of feelings that's... to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. Why do you know so much? If it takes is standing in front of the poem for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I think you can just do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been really trying really hard to get new members. Least we can do is just help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but It looks like Natsuki won't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have any choice. Ah, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is going to be the death of me. The death of me. Death. Alright. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each one of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting the poems in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Thinking, can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly, When I Kill People. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to play emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Alright, something about Yuri. Oh god. She sent a death message to her, dude. She sent a death message. Sorry, that's so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. It set a good example, huh? Huh?
Creeping me out, going mad,
Huh? Yuri's an intense face, setting a good example. Okay. Are you ready to go, Sayuri? I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's all fired up for a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. I wonder why she's going first, thinking. Keeps her head down, sips quietly, walk over to the podium. This poem's called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called An Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting out so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances at her, around her, as if she is bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. That. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and walks cheerfully to the podium. This one's got my medal. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. I imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head where you kill people. It's your poems, so it'll come out that best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins reading her poem. Somehow, feels like a soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read all this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Yeah, even Mattel liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? Man, my dude is dense as fuck. It came out nice, Sayuri. The atmosphere of this poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems might work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen your poems where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more voice behind it, depending on what you're reading. Well, Sire, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing, killing people. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know? Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Matau. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Matau lower everyone's standards before even I let her have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I read for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else is. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of his seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Well, why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem's called Jump. What? Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of people would be way easier. I can put one in my face where I want for other people, but it's in front of my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's surprised, Natsuki. I think it'd be other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess that's the case. You don't have to worry much about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I still hope that you'll have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know if that's how you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll continue planning tomorrow, then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Tomorrow day is the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I get my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Aww. I'll do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Yeah! Why is she the only one who has this pose? Like, no one else is posing. She's like trying to... Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Mata, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home, ready to kill me. Hey, Sayori. Dot. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that... one day you were asked to walk home with you. Oh shit, it happened. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on a spot here. Yeah! Dude, if I do this, you might kill me. Alright, whatever. Walk home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ah, you admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not like before long you won't need me anymore, you know? What? Need you? Sorry. I can't figure out what you're seeing in your things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Hope she isn't suicide. Jesus Christ. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something about that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her, which I'm already doing. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I think I know. I'm going to die. Someone will die. Something. Wrath, huh? Infallible. What does that mean anyway? Capable of making mistakes or being wrong. Huh. Alright, I need to use the restroom. Too much water drinking. Oh crap.
Hello, I'm Replacement Patrick. I'll be here today to play the story game. Yeah.
Don't progress it without him.
No, I'm not gonna progress without him. Who would do that? foreshadowing. Where can I buy the Mattel DDLC voice pack? Who are you, Lema? Oh, that's my girlfriend. Let's give some shout out to the viewers, shall we?
Oh, is it?
We have Postmortem, Extreme Slasher, Fagwents, Little Funyuns, and Xanthos. Welcome to the stream.
Really? Is Santos watching it?
Oh my
Say
god.
hi for me?
Yeah, Xanthos says hi to Xanthos from the future. About 20 seconds
thanks.
from the future, I believe. Yeah.
So crazy.
I am the narrator of the story.
Maybe you should help Patrick out. He's starting to lose.
Oh shit, I clicked. Whatever. She says, I'm the last one here again. She said all. She just said all. She literally.
No, but what happened? What happened? Like before? Oh, yeah, I can go with history again.
No. She literally said all, and I accidentally clicked it. Like that's
Oh, like it just started?
I didn't like progress through it.
Oh.
She said all man, and then I accidentally clicked when I alt tabbed back. I wouldn't progress with that. She takes her game.
Bet you I'm gonna die. Someone's gonna die. Someone's definitely gonna die. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. I mean, killing people.
Wait, did you even finish doing the word selection thing? I didn't see.
Yeah, I did. I finished it first
Oh, okay.
before I left. Oh god, water whenever. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion for killing people. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help out the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Wachowski? Well, yeah. I'll talk about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all this kind of food. It's like a bit like sorry all of a sudden. Monica, did they usually have Monica, did they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. I wonder symbolism behind that. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Well, you, of all people? What does that mean? Yeah, I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Ika.
Huh. Like
Ika
monster
squid.
squid? Monster squid?
Ika.
Monster squid? She kills people? Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. That question mark? Never mind. Let's just focus on your own event now, okay? She's doing the fourth wall again, dude. What the fuck? Fine,
That's-
fine. Directions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me. What is a Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I'll wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It's not like I just murdered someone. I just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sorry, shows me a big smile. Oh, sorry. Fuck, whatever. To let me distract you from making fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I will really glance at Sayori before returning back toward everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they're preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together, I'm thinking. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Meta, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but I really didn't notice anything up with Sayori recently. Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I really don't bit into much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Matao. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you need anything, so I'll just drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Mattel. Me? How on earth would that come to the conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sari, it's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Matao. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? ... I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so I just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Oh god. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So, I had no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you that you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Okay. Be alone with your own thoughts. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only a concern of those who willingly share that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really a big of a deal. I was just feeling a little uneasy about Sayuri. Sayuri? Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder if I had something happen to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? So sorry. I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sorry, and I've just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Matao. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep behind plain sight, thinking. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, so no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? Well, I think that Sayuri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her in her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, she looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. ... Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're in here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my eye off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Oh, I forgot about to save. Actually, I probably didn't even save because I keep doing the same thing anyway. Anyway, Matao, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you showed me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you've never shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Out during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know will make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discovers the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Matao. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is just read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I really haven't done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Matao. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this cult hoping I would make friends, and I said I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want me to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ah, it's part 2. So it starts off the same. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer. Excuse me. A blue-green light flickers, lone figure obstructing the eerie glow. Huh. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever had of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is ember. Huh.
It's referencing the first poem quite a bit.
Huh?
It's referencing the first poem quite a bit.
Yeah, because it's part 2. I kind of forgot the first poem, which is kind of bad.
She was calling the new lights replacing things
Oh.
to green, while the old ones were ember. At least I remember that much.
So she has a warm light while the ghosts are blue-green. I guess she became more human. I don't know. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. Instead of taking it from me, she looks away. ... Do you dislike it? Oh, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems are usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one is about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. ... Yuri is at having even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm really happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. I once again try and hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitated in response to a warm touch. You can't, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk later. Why is Monica so important? I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me as I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Oh god, I feel like it's such a coincidence that I just picked Sayuri. I guess she's gonna be so depressing, I bet. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. But that's not really meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Matao. Sayuri, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri, tell me I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. What? Oh god, hope something bad doesn't happen. I feel like everyone's starting to hate me, except for Monica, because she's like the mastermind between everything. Hey Mateo, have you thought about what you want to submit at the foreign festival? Well, playing in this club is one thing, but performing in front of other people, I guess I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It also makes me happy to see. Ha! Well, anyway, let's have a look at tomorrow's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... It sounds really gotten so defined, Matao. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words about these past couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're still putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. And that's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending a lot of time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a little escape from reality, they're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Alright. The lady who knows everything. Oh, it's about her. Lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight's sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we only seek the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Huh. I feel like this is about, like, me. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Except life is meaningless, according to me. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but I was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. So she has nothing to learn or looking for answers? I see. I never really put that much into it. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that. Ha ha ha.
Get it? Sorority.
Yeah. Anyway, here's how Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you even too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find out that people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling that your writing is good or okay or bad, you always want someone to get smart on anything that went into it. And the things you can work on. It's more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She sounds like a PSA person. Yeah, no thanks. And you didn't even... Next! I'm starting to read less and less poems. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you see something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You dude from the usual catchphrase when dressed in the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the most so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating the air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems that you're right. Well, Sayori loses mid, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. What the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well, went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times not to go in with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, why you switch the fucking topic? We need to figure out the rest of the physical preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot more of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, it's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. But Natsuki's plotting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are harder, even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri! Yeah, beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Yo, Pat.
Atmosphere? Yo, what's up?
You,
What? Okay.
Me too.
Atmosphere, but
Exactly.
I love atmosphere.
Yo,
Yuri's, what?
you wanna come into, my little room?
Not right
For
now.
like 3 seconds?
3
No, like
seconds?
3 seconds. Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yo, what's up?
Hi.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's kinda it.
Oh, well, hello. I would talk to
I
you,
was
but I'm in
trying
the middle
I
of
was trying to show
something.
that you're playing this retarded game, but
But,
I don't think she's having it.
don't like my voice acting, I see. It's okay. No, I'll be back to doing my thing. Talk to you later. Have fun, guys. Peace. Let's see. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk
Sorry,
in focus
I need this
and
ring.
started noting
Let's
to
see
her
what you
stuff. It's fine. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You would be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Matao, the one who is truly useless. Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to help give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Why did she have a sweat mark on her face? I would be really appreciated that. Is Monica suggesting I spend a week with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to suggestions like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's giving me time to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you like to handle the baking on your own. Get fucked. Matao may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited to assisting the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could be making decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Matao to. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think, guys? Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's totally up to Matao to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got the chance to spend with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Matao, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, Aaron looked straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with Sayori, Kappa. I feel like things are gonna go really bad soon. I mean, he already hinted it, but... I'll probably be most help Yuri. Yep. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Matao? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki's a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Matto? Me? I guess you can say I'm interested and see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. Well, what about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone always yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I mean at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Matto picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will ever compare to that, so... I get it. Kinda surprised, though. What? Excuse me. Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheat me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I have also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't help perfectly, I can always tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. That question mark? You better make cupcakes would be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the doors and chat between each other. Eh? I turn around. Sorry, I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I'm retarded. I should have gave him my phone number. I think that'd be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Why did I go to your house? Are you hiding something? Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. It's just that I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you to. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, that's the case, it won't be a problem. I just not to depress you for a reason. It's not like it should matter to me much anyway. I just need to make my shower room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Matao. I think that would be a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. Whoops, what the fuck am I doing? I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to help you out when you're overthinking, right? Didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard. Again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says something like that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to this Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety is through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening if we're outside the school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't able get the flak. I especially can't wait. My mouth is dying.
Oh no.
It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't before long I was really learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a single thing from Yuri since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it happen simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Oh god. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's really strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Okay, I guess she's not dead. Thank God. Hi, Mattel! I sit down in her room. Sayori faces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room as messy as it's always been. There's torn off stuff, though. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for a year now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we had that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! Killing people. I'm just helping her online. But we didn't plan a meetup or anything. So just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to know how you're doing. After you left on Friday. If something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Matao. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and actually express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have to come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm being punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world has decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the sodas. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something that happens to you, but there's no explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Matao, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Saying what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Matao? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. And that's why you're so cheerful. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is it to be anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. ... I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori keeps me from this entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed by as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Matao. Why do you think I didn't tell you? because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head, foreshadow. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer to everyone else in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Mateo, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like what it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I can understand. And now you came here, and I hurt you too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Mateo. Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. And if I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never understand how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Mateo. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this, Mateo. Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have any need to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what it needs to change. And I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I would get mad at you if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand even my feelings, Mateo. The only time not feeling is nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes away her tears. Her eyes, what the fuck? If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please, don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would ever be a very good day for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Damn, this guy is being so dense that he's retarded. He's hurting people. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I say let's go tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling a bit uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Oh my god. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurry more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I wouldn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure I'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room, Lenny face. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, it'd be really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. Spacing out, thinking. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in my lap, as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting and aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you plan to take it this far. Of course. I want to help to take our guests to a faraway place like heaven. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity after I kill them. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to help provide you an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's just something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few condos and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that'd be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere and killing people. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? Lenny face. This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. If you feel warmer, your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I told you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using papers for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need to write about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut up pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some people inside to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels when sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Matao. You can write any characters you want. I hope once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw out a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to a desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife ready to kill me. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of wave etched to it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away as it's a killing weapon. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yeah, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Just teach it on, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out, yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Ha ha ha. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's just, well, it's an interesting to be into, I guess. I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense, haha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully handles me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it around and turn it in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I point the knife. Why would you do that? Curious of the sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Matao! But why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. I swear, she cuts herself, dude. Oh god. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. I mean, she's always wearing long sleeves, right? Am I crazy? Is that just me?
So smart.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger into her mouth and licks the wound. I feel a tongue curl around my finger. Things are rising. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Or take my blood so she can summon demons. Yuri, I think you're overacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. What is going on? Mateo, did you really just do that?
Taste, Patrick. How
No.
does it taste?
Never even. Tastes like finger. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of blood because she might cut herself a lot. I don't fucking know. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Matao. Yuri giggled shyly. Wow, I kind of did that right. Wow, I giggled. Holy shit. Okay. Eh? Yuri calling me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air, like she's used to it. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as an order curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a watercolor paint tablet. A lot of air is coming out of my body. It's weird. Lip burping.
What?
Huh?
What? Huh?
I don't know. I don't think it gives you anything. It turns into like Ammonite or something. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Meanwhile, she sneaks around in my room. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than large full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see... Oh god.
I don't even want to dive in, man.
Dude, am I calling it, man? I come in to see Yuri
I'm not
quick.
even gonna look at it.
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and pulling it back over her arm. Why does she do that? Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Did she take pleasure from pain? Is that what it is? There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Let's think about this here. Let's say, since I'm on her route, she kind of likes me, right? And then let's say with her session with knives. And then she quickly unrolls her thing back in my room with her red face flushed. Means she was doing something dirty. But then it wouldn't be dirty with her knives in hands. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dripping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the walls behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get out of the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of colors across the banner to serve as color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art classes projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it at all. It's just kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if you don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me feels a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if you and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I need you to understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs some unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I kill quickly with my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I actually got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll go get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Alright, sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Oh, whoops. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy? Is she drugging me? Yuri's gentle fingers
I don't even think any of this
wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her seam seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. Maybe from all that blood loss I've been cutting my... I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Just get yourself from her blood, damn it. The moment is over, and as soon as it begins to pass, Yuri picks up her brush again. but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. She seemed fine just before. I remained silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking like the band as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but I want it to take a while. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, it's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew, hahaha. You say like you're glad it's over. Was it wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. Why does that sound really ominous? But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Oh god, why you do that? Why you pick up the flags? Once Yuri packs up, I walk out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I was glad to help. Just let me know if there's anything you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kinda say that without thinking. About today, it's fine we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, we can hang out somewhere. I forget you don't like going out so much. As I still move on my woods, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Matao. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hands. I kind of like that about you. You're really close to me. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Wait, what did you even say? Oh, I kind of like that about you. But I didn't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Eh? Hi, Matao. Sayuri. Just now we weren't... it's okay, Matao. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be together, all together at the Moon's Festival, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. God damn, it feels bad. see what are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how much close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling like this, Matao? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is playing at half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Matao. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sorry. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Fucking evil Monica, dude. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Matao. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much, so I did this to myself, Matao. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh god, do you friend zone her or do you love her? Oh god. Alright, hold up, I need to use the restroom. Fucking cliffhanger. Okay, let's do this. The major feels bads.
Have you made your decision with that break?
Huh? Oh, no, I've been having a decision. I was going to Yuri, right? You know? Even though I hope she doesn't kill herself, man. Romance sucks, man. You always end up hurting people. You always be my dearest friend. What you need the most is for things to be like they've always been. Monaco told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some difficult things right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end, even though I'm really dense. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayuri forces a smile, though incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Oh god. Sayuri, it's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. Just please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to get back how the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Matao. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all, so... Sayuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. I can't do this. Clutching her hand in both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked I don't know how to react. That. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri! Dot. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done.
Shit.
The most I can do is support Sayuri through her feelings and help her on her path that's right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Yeah, right, you're just retarded. I'm a chaser. Holy fuck. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should keep doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until the things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Man, this guy really fucked up. It's the day of the festival.
You made him fuck up.
Yeah, but I don't want to lie to her, man. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I would walk into school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her phone to wake her up, but that's decided a little too. No, you need to go in right now. Go in. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event are nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I is painted is dry. I gently roll it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki does about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the event. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Matao! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that all has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online I thought Monica would like and submitted it, so that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You think on these important days she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to walk her up after all. Haha, you should take a little responsibility for her, Matao. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How does she know? What the fuck? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell about it that quickly? About how I basically turned her down that confession. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I know I'm the only one who's doing best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know what's the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think, because I'm the woman that knows everything, and you're just a pleather, huh? Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really
So
nice.
She was the woman that knows everything in that poem.
Huh?
I guess she was the woman that knows everything in that poem.
Yeah,
Just
because she's
like
practically the fourth wall breaker. So when you're reading that, it's like as if she's the woman that knows everything, and you, the person reading it, is the person in that whatever. That's how I feel like it was, anyway.
Oh God, I just actually realized the true meaning of that poem.
Oh God, because everything is meaningless that you do, every choice that you make. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people to make the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the
Right.
pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poem for the one they performed during a practice. What's
read
this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Percent? Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What the fuck? This is creepy. I'm actually getting like fucking goosebumps, dude. Okay, so before how much I love you, so she's referring to me to get out of her head before I do I know what I know is best for you. So she's going full yandere at this point, which I kind of predicted. Before this is everything she said to me, which is probably Monica from writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. What is this? Reading a poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Matao? What's wrong? Nothing. Maybe that you just planted shit in her head. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. Strain myself? Oh, God. Please. I quicken my pace. She strained herself, literally, thinking. What was I thinking? Oh god, I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake her up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Everything's so much faster. Oh god, it's black. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in her own house is like something I've let my boyfriend do. In any case, I just feels right. Ask such a room. I knock on the door. Sayuri, wake up, you dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want that out of the room. Like I can't reach her privacy, but she really did leave me no choice. I reached over the door. Oh god. I fucking knew it. Oh my god. Oh god. I knew it. What? It's a nightmare, it has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, I wouldn't do this. Everything was not wrong until a few days ago. That's why I didn't believe when I was showing me. I suppressed the urge to bomb it just yesterday. Told Sherry I should be there for her. I think I thought it was best for her. Everything will be okay. Don't why. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Did I get down to passion? That has to be with her. I tried to keep such much of my ears. What I did for her when she needed me the most. Always this so selfish. It's my fault. I was performing. That's keep telling me everything I could have done for it. That's such a spam time with her. I walked into school. I wanted to get around what to do with the relationship. Then I could have done for this. I know I could have been said this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lose my best friend. Someone I grew up with. I think she's gone forever now. I'm thinking to bring her back. This isn't a game where I can reset it to her. This is different. There's only one chance I wasn't careful enough. Little it is a game. I will not carry this guilt until I die. Nothing in my life is more worth than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. That's literally a bad ending, wasn't it?
Patrick, what happened?
Oh god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm actually really creeped out right now.
The
My heart
music
literally
that
s-
hits in that scene is fucking nuts, dude.
Dude, like,
That scene
I
just
literally
hit
looked
so
away
hard.
from my screen. Oh god, I knew what was gonna happen. Oh, she killed herself. She hanged herself.
Did you see it?
Yeah, you see, and it zooms in and everything.
The
On like her
music
face, but it only showed the legs.
Her the whole thing. It shows the whole thing, dude, in her room. Dude, look at the main menu now. Look, she's fucking gone. She's, and then it's like on
it's
this,
graphic as
and
shit.
yeah, it's graphic as fuck. And then like, yeah, that was like the bad ending of it, probably. And
Wow.
yeah, look, she's all like jumbled up in pieces now, and like fucking.
Man, you're right.
Yeah,
I didn't even
like
realize
this
the
game.
rip-
This game's all about choices, basically.
I didn't realize
Yes,
the ripped
basically.
calendar in her room either, Patrick. That you were talking about. I didn't see that first time.
This game warns you. It was like not for children or people with depression or anything like that. I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm fine. I was scared. I was just like, I knew what was gonna happen. Like it was obvious. Everything was obvious. Let's put it that way. But like when you see it happen, it's just like, it's scary. Like my heart skipped a beat, and I was just like, holy fuck. Like I knew what was gonna happen, but like, it's spooky, you know? I don't know. Why is the new game like all fucked up now? I actually want to go inside the game files because it said like there's something like read text.txt or something like that. And I was like, I don't know if I want to read that right now.
I think you have to try and load a file now.
Really? What do you mean load a file? Oh, this one, right? Wait, no, what? I'm not talking to you. Doki Doki Literature Club? Oh god.
Is your headset off?
No, it's like half on.
Yeah, I didn't realize the ripped calendar when I played through.
Yeah, but what's the rip calendar mean? People just rip calendars all the time. But the way it was ripped
No,
though,
she-
it was
she,
pretty
like-
different.
She ripped off like the last month on it.
Oh really? That's what it was? That's what it meant?
Did you watch Koi no Katachi?
Yeah, I did.
Remember how he just like his calendar ended after that?
Oh, you're right.
There was nothing. Alright, go for like.
No! So there's a part where you read a poem, right?
Wait,
It says
what?
save me, and then the last part of the poem says load me, right? So I tried
Wait, what?
loading. I tried loading with the part where I saved before I read the poem, or after. And it says file error, character/diary.character. File is missing. And I'm like, no! She's actually gone from the game! Oh my, is it the file is missing or corrupt?
What?
What the fuck? Save file is corrupt, starting a new game. Oh my god, it's all question marks and gibberish. What the fuck?
Dude, fuck at 2 a.m. I don't know if I can take more.
I see an annoying girl running towards me like from the distance. This girl is... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna save before like she actually pops. All my save is gone. All my save files are gone. No, she was one of the main. She was one of the main characters. There's 4 girls you can choose from. Actually, no, 3. But the 4th one's really suspicious because she like knows everything, right? So it seems like she breaks the 4th wall and like tells you things in the game. And like when you, because it's a literature club, right? So people share their poems and stuff, and you can kind of figure out people's like, well, if you analyze their poems well enough, you can kind of tell what they're thinking and stuff.
I don't think you can until like actually you play through it at least once. Honestly, like the meeting's so hidden in some of them.
Oh god. Okay, I'm skipping this out. Nope, it's too creepy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, it's so creepy.
What?
Did you not see what just happened? When I knew it. When a character pops up.
This is just the start, man. This is just the
This
start.
is just the start, dude. What the fuck? There's like multiple endings, I'm pretty sure. I don't even want to finish this game anymore. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm done.
What?
I'm not
Feels
finishing.
bad,
Dude,
man.
this is too creepy for me. Oh god.